Hi Karen, Amanda here with Headlock Media. I just wanted to steal a few minutes of your time and share this educational video with you when it comes to digital marketing. We do run a digital marketing company, but we put a focus on the beauty industry. It is very important to us for our fellow beauty owners to understand the importance when it comes to local traffic, both with Google, your website, and search engine optimization. So I'm just going to take a few minutes of your time. We really put these together individually each time we work with a client, so we can look at your business separate and not just give a whole blanket statement when it comes to services we offer. We do not believe in that. We believe in an individual approach. And so I know you had reached out to me just concerning some marketing needs and whatnot, so it's great to meet you. I can't wait to meet you in person. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a few things that we look at when it comes to marketing and what we help beauty owners with. Web design and content. That is the first thing that we look at. And I pulled up your website here. I love it. I love your guys' color palette. It's really clean. It's really straightforward. You have your call now buttons out, which is great. Another thing that I like is you do have your slideshow going on here. And so whether it's a video or a slideshow, something that pulls the potential client in is very important. And especially in the beauty industry, you know, sometimes things can get kind of cluttery and overwhelm clients. I feel you guys have done a great job as far as keeping a really seamless design and color palette, which is awesome. And here's a picture of you guys, so you make it very straightforward so people get to know you. Potential clients are looking to build a relationship prior to meeting you, and so that's awesome. As I scroll down, I know we get into your services, very nice and straightforward. The client can read about what they can get done at your spa. I love it. Some of these services I would like to book as well, so I should be calling you soon for that. But as I scroll down here, you guys have it. Contact us, get in touch, really nice and straightforward. Now, what we like to look at when it comes to the content portion is content is king. Google reads content, and so what that means is we typically look for about 1,500 words on your homepage. What this means is it gives you the opportunity to target local keywords in your area. Here in the Springs, I know we're both in the Springs, and so, you know, eyelash extensions, Colorado Springs, facials, Colorado Springs, dermaplaning near me, or dermaplaning Colorado Springs. And so anything that somebody is typing in to look for, that's what you want your website to pop up for. And so being able to place 1,500 words of content on your site seems a bit wordy and bunchy, especially for us beauty folk, but what it allows you to do is create something for Google to index. And so as Google starts to read that, they're gonna go, oh, eyelash extensions, Colorado Springs, facials, Colorado Springs. And so they're able to start looking a little bit further into that content, which is only gonna help your website rank. Something else is before and afters are great because, you know, we're all visual creatures. So I usually just put that on there as a side note. Any kind of service highlights and specials that you guys are working on is awesome too. So we like to utilize pop-ups a lot with our clients that we work with. So you can have a pop-up appear at any point in time on the website, or, you know, through an action button or something like that. And if you are offering a specific service or your focus is something that month, you can switch those out. And so that does really help as far as helping the client find that service. Education, another way to incorporate a lot of that content with our clients is through education. So just content for your audience, you know, a couple little how-tos at home, the right things they should be doing to take care of their skin and their lashes at home. So that's also going to give you the opportunity to add some more content on there. I went through just based off of some local key terms, and I pulled up a few other companies that were sitting within the top 3. So it's definitely some of our competition. This is kind of what I was talking about when it came to, whoa, a little bit kind of in your face, a lot going on there. But I did want to pull up Hand and Stone, Colorado Springs, because when I pulled up facials, Colorado Springs, they were sitting pretty high up there with keywords. And I'm going to get a little bit more into that here in a second. But like I said, there's a lot going on here. I love how seamless and straightforward your site is. We just want to get some more content on there so Google is actually able to read it. Now, backlinks. Backlinks comes down to offsite SEO. Search engine optimization is really working with your website to help Google read your website and why it's there. So we know it's there to let the local community know what services you guys offer and put it in front of the local community so they can see, okay, Facials Colorado Springs, boom, A Touch of Serendipity pops up. Oh, look, they also have 5 stars. This is the place that I need to book with. And so when it comes to SEO, what we do as a digital marketing company is we look for on-page SEO, which is going to be your content, because that's something we can help optimize to help you index with Google and up your ranking. But then when you think of off-site SEO, that's when we're starting to talk about backlinks. Now what I have here is Ahrefs is actually this is a software that we use a lot. This is able to tell us how a website is ranking and what's going on behind the scenes when it comes to a website. And so just to break this down just a little bit, you've got your UR, your DR, backlinks, domains, keywords, and traffic value. Traffic value starts to go up in dollar amount based off of your ranking. So it's just a quick how-to to look at to go, oh, our traffic value is here, and you know where you're sitting as far as your ranking. Now, when I look at this, you guys are sitting with 2 backlinks. Now, a backlink is another website where your domain is listed, pointing back to your website. And so that is the second way that Google looks at ranking you and helping your website show up on that first page of Google results. I'm just gonna hop over here to, I've got handandstoneColoradoSprings.com pulled up in Ahrefs as well. So we're just gonna go to their overview. So when you look at this, it's really interesting because they were the #1 competitor who popped up, which is why I wanted to pull them up. Their traffic value is sitting at 1.5 thousand right now. They're getting about 635 people finding their site a month. And they're ranking 273 keywords, 143 backlinks. Now, when you look at this UR and DR, that's what we were kind of looking at with your site as well. Your 5 and 2.3, they're sitting 24 and 1. So the great thing about that is they're not sitting super strong here, so they are definitely beatable when it comes to ranking. Now, when I go take a little dip into their keywords and I search, we just want to have local keywords on here right now. So if I get in here, they're sitting pretty high up on that first page when it comes to facial Colorado Springs. Hand and Stone Massage Colorado Springs, that's their name. They're gonna show up for that, that's okay. Facials in Colorado Springs. Facials in Colorado Springs. So these are some of the search terms. Massage Colorado Springs, Colorado. So that would be our goal, is for you to start showing up for some of those local keywords. Right now, when we go to A Touch of Serendipity, right now anything keyword term is has serendipity in it. Oh, there's your name. So anything that's been searched, this is what people are searching and how they're finding your website. But there is a plethora of local keywords out there that people should be finding you, because when I walk into your guys' space, it feels great. So what we do as digital marketers is help rank your website and help break your Google My Business listing to get you in front of the right people so they can find you. And so the backlinks talk can get a little boring, I know, but basically for me, it's really important to share with my clients so they understand what is going through our minds when we take the time to rank a site. Utilizing keywords that are relevant to your services and service area. So those are the same local keywords with Colorado Springs, you know, massage, facials, extensions, eyelash extensions, lashes, Colorado Springs. There's a plethora out there just based on how we search. We like to call that link juice. So we need to get you guys some more link juice. Citations. So when I go into citations, this is going to be a little bit different. So you guys have your GMB set up right here. A Touch of Serendipity Beauty, boom, 9 Google reviews, 5 stars, great, that's awesome, congratulations. You guys, I saw your photos on here, were awesome, professionally taken, very clean, that is great. When it comes to this is also gonna show up, which I'm sure you've searched, you know, one of our favorites is tacos, Colorado Springs, you know, Italian food, Colorado Springs, and so anything you're searching, you're looking at that map pack, which are the top 3 that are going to show up. So if I just pull up right now, let's just do facials Colorado Springs. These 3 businesses that are popping up are what we like to call the map pack. So that's the top 3. That is the bread and butter of business. Because we do digital marketing, sometimes I'll kind of play around and, look even further down just to kind of see who's ranking and who's not. But these top 3, this is where primarily all the business is. So this is our goal with our beauty industry owners, is to get you ranking in those top 3. The way that we do that with your GMB is optimizing it. So we can optimize your website as far as the content and the backlinks, but then you can also optimize your Google My Business, which is just another way of getting business. People are either going to click on a website or they're going to click on your map pack, your GMB listing. We believe in the bigger the better, so we like optimizing both, but that's all going to be based on each client that we work with as well. So citations. The easiest way to explain a citation is it's a name, address, phone number. So it's basically like the phone book online. So a lot of citations also come with a backlink where they can link back to your domain. So any kind of directory site like Yellow Pages comes to mind, anything like that. Yelp is also a citation that is listing your name, your phone number, your address, and sometimes if we're lucky, a domain. If those are all reading the same throughout the internet, that's actually going to help your Google My Business listing. So we put a lot of effort into making sure you have the correct number of citations. Another way to rank your GMB, or numerous ways, is to log into your Google My Business and really optimize images, posts, reviews, the description using relative keywords, making sure that we're optimizing everything that we can on that GMB to ensure that it is moving up in the ranks. So when somebody searches, facials Colorado Springs, lashes Colorado Springs, you are popping up in that top 3 and gaining that business. Basically, the more fingers that are pointing at your business, Google looks at it as being relative. If there is a Google My Business out there for, say, a spa or something like that, the more citations that are linking to it, the more websites that are linking to your website, Google reads that as all relevant content. They want to make sure that they're being fair as far as that goes, and they take the time to index it. They have all their bots index it every day. And so it's a really interesting process. And so a lot of this may have been jabber, but Steve and I started this company in really wanting to share education with the owners that we work with. We have worked with digital marketers in the past that were like, oh yeah, it works like this, forget about it. And so when we got into digital marketing, that was our mantra, was to make sure that anybody we work with understands what's going on in our heads, understands what we're doing to ensure that you are ranking and growing in your business. It was great to be able to spend a few minutes with you, Karen. I look forward to chatting with you more on the phone, or us getting together and having some coffee or something like that. What I'm going to do is email this video, and I would love if you have any questions at all, feel free, message me, email me, anything like that. You have a great rest of your night. Bye.